Hey friends, Justin here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with a review of the brand new Netflix film, the Eric Andre and Tiffany Haddish vehicle, Bad Trip. I had a surprisingly hilarious time with Eric Andre. I believe is it D. Ray Davis? I'm gonna have to look. I apologize. And Tiffany Haddish and many others. A lot of the standouts were just the reactions from the general public. But I hope you guys have watched it. It is extremely outrageous. There's nudity. There is foul language. There is outrageous comedy, pranks. But if I can be perfectly honest with you, and I think a lot of people will disagree because I actually went on Facebook and posted about it, and the opinions I posted on Facebook, a lot of people disagreed. I think this was smarter than Borat 2. I think the being in the joke and the film actually being on point with what the joke was, it's clearer and more fully fleshed out here. With Borat 2, it's really funny to see his take on conservatives, but there really is no concrete point, because conservatives aren't going anywhere. Anyway, with this, it was really a character study and people and what they would do in certain situations. And it's surprisingly heartwarming. At times I found myself choked up. A couple of times I think a tear or two fell from my eyes when, kind people stepped up and did what they had to do to put themselves in between danger and another person. A couple of times in this film, an unsuspecting person, risked their lives to help Eric Andre. A few standouts for me and for the general public, people that aren't stars. Let me think. The lady in the cafe that said that she used to study with the police, I think she was the absolute funniest reaction. The military guy, I thought he did, oh, excuse me guys, I thought he did an exceptional job, representing himself, staying cool and just, I just thought he was amazing. He was appropriate for that moment, and so much so that Eric Andre wanted to not just completely prank him, but let him know, what you actually did help me. And that was kind of moving. Let me think. Some other standouts are some of the people that the guy that tried to break up their fight after the accident. He was a real hero. So many people, the lady that tried to talk Tiffany Haddish down with the bullhorn, and she, when she prayed, thinking back now, I'm getting a little bit emotional now thinking about it, but it was just lovely. And I can't believe I'm saying that about such a crass film. It's not for everyone. If you don't like, slapstick humor, this definitely will not be for you. But, if you like old school Eddie Murphy, if you like, the Jackass type prank movies, this is a little bit more elevated than that. It's hilarious. I found myself screaming, laughing in a few parts. And then it's intentional in ways that are unexpected. And it allows somehow comedy allows the human spirit to shine through in such a way that, is really interesting. And I was left, because this is like a candid camera type situation. So you're seeing people, their raw reactions, they're out in public. And I what I'll leave you guys on is that I walked away from the experience, feeling enlightened and feeling better about humanity for having watched it than I did before. I was proud that, Black people seem to step up and save the day as we normally do. But just a really well-made film. I thought this was Tiffany Haddish's best acting, her best comedic acting. I lost Tiffany Haddish in this role, and it was, I thought she was the sister. There hasn't been another role that I can remember that she vanished into. There were parts of her character, her personality that still stood out, but from the moment she came on screen, I was reminded of two things, and when I posted on Facebook that this was Tiffany Haddish's best comedic acting, people said, no, this definitely was not. I was immediately reminded of Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, the presence that Viola Davis had. And I was also taken aback to early comedic Whoopi Goldberg, like in the 80s. Just that kinetic energy. And Tiffany Haddish is, I believe in her late 40s. And so to have that kind of charisma, at this point in her career and at this late age, she's 12 or 13 years younger than Whoopi Goldberg. It's really interesting and dynamic. So anyway, what did you guys think? Did you enjoy this movie? I mean, I laughed, I cried, I went through every emotion. Eric Andre really, to me, made an effective and really funny film. What'd you think, guys? Please leave this video a like, a comment, and please consider subscribing to my channel for more movie and TV-related content. Hope you guys have been well, and I'll catch you guys soon. Cheers.